And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, today we're taking a look at a game from Korea called Doremi, Fa Sol La Ti Do. Do, a deer, a female deer, Re, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself. Most people know this by now, I hope. Anyhow, this is a game in which speed is of the essence, getting rid of cards, jungle speed style type game. Here you go. At the beginning of the game, you'll take the deck of cards and you will split it evenly between all the players. One player goes first, and what they're going to do is they're going to place a card in the middle, saying the first letter of the numeric alphabet as taught to us by Julie Andrews. So they say Do, then the next person puts in a card, Re, Me. Now you'll notice here that the card that they put out is Me. So whenever you say something and it matches what's put out there, the me here, everyone has to put their hand in the middle. The last person to put their hand in the middle takes all the cards, puts them underneath their stack, and they start again. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So, oh, and there's Sol. So again, everyone sticks their hands in the middle, and last person gets it underneath their cards. And you keep doing this. You're trying to get rid of all your cards. There's also a few special cards in the mix. When this card comes out, everybody has to put their hand in the middle. Doesn't matter what's been said. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So. And when this one, it's stereo. The person to your right and to your left both have to say the note you just said. And the last of the two to do so gets all the cards. And then there's mute, which means you are still doing the Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, etc. Except here, you have to do it in your head. You no longer say the things as you put the cards out, which makes it more confusing, but you still have to keep an eye. The first person to get rid of all their cards is the winner. I should also mention that it's Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. In this game, it's C instead of T. But that's just a part of the alphabet, or maybe it's different in Korea, I'm not sure. As you can see, the game is, one of those speed-style games, like Jungle Speed or Holly Golly or whatever, and you're watching the middle. As soon as someone says something, you stick your hand in the middle. At least it's not slapping hands. That's good. Keeps your hands from getting bruised and not throwing cards around. Just sticking hands in the middle. Now, this game is, reminding us of all the other games of this type. The joy of this game, I suppose, is that, the theme, of course, but also the mute card. The mute card is great because everything has to be done in your head. And it reminds me a lot of the game where you're going 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, and you're going around and clapping at certain numbers. It has that same kind of feel to it, especially when the mute card comes out. Now, this game goes over very well with kids and teenagers and families. I don't see that everyone's going to love this game. They probably won't. And it's not a style that I would personally want to play all the time. But that speed style game, I found this one amusing. I find the speed thing works sometimes, and the whole Do, and you can get people to sing, I guess, if you want. You may be to be in a more silly mood when you play this game. But I think for kids and teenagers especially, this one will be something if you like that kind of game, if you like Holly Golly or Jungle Speed or things you have to go quickly in the middle, and has nice colorful cards, and hey, you might even learn a little bit of Korean on the way. That's Do, Re, Mi. Dice Tower Judgment, not bad.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Spock, shut the door.
There.